It is VMC Planet Radio. You're still chilling here at VMC with Mr. Stan and Vision. You know, he says Genesis is art. If you want to get in touch with him, that's where you go and find him. I am Boneni Stan Munaudzi on Facebook and at Stan Munaudzi on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
Now, you know, you give your child a name, right?
Yes.
And then you translate it.
Okay.
You think, okay, God is with us, which is Emmanuel, right?
Yes.
Then you say, okay, but then we can also say Nkosinathi in Zulu.
Same time. Just translate the name. Same name 2 times. We don't mind.
Now, do you blame? Your name is Nkosinathi.
1.
Your other name is Emmanuel.
Yes.
And you live in Thokoza.
Yes, there's a connection there.
There's a connection.
There's a connection there.
And you know the interesting thing about Nkosinathi, right? When I look at my crystal ball, right?
Okay.
I see a party coming up.
I looked into your crystal ball.
Yeah.
I saw an event. Yeah.
It's a surprise one.
For community.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's doing this for an elderly person. Eh?
Yes, and the story behind it is actually very personal, touching, and inspiring. Of why it should be done that way.
Okay.
You're seeing this all through the crystal. You see, using the crystal ball, and me as usual, a little birdie tells me. Yeah, I mean, may I chill with birds.
So, what does your little birdie tell you?
Well, it first tells me that this event is going to be split into communities.
Oh, two communities
on the same day.
Oh, okay.
But the main event is someone's surprise party.
Oh, now I get the point.
So like
I really get the point.
It's growing vast. At the same time, when we're doing this event, we are calling all performers from rappers.
No, that's very nice. Now let's get into it. Now, Nkosinathi Emmanuel Khumalo, Thokoza. Do you know there's a hip hop song called Thokoza?
I haven't heard it before.
By Hidden Force.
Hidden Force?
Yes.
I know the group called Hidden Force.
Ah, that's nice.
No, you're fine.
I'm all good.
Yeah. Welcome to VMC Planet Radio, Nkosinathi.
Thank you so very much for having me. My name is Nkosinathi Emmanuel Khumalo.
So you have to make sure that you emphasize it, right?
I have to. It's a gift given to me by my parents, of course, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, and how are you?
I'm quite well, my but I'm quite well, also very blessed. I wanted to come up, introduce myself as hello, hi, cool, did you and you said I should say konnichiwa.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
and you said we must understand that you're Zulu, that's why you can't pronounce it so very so very well. You naughty guy.
He can actually pronounce it. He was just trying to play us.
Oh, okay.
That's no master pronunciation. I know that.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
He says there's no master of pronunciation. Okay, it's fine. There's no master of pronunciation. But we can say it. But we can say there's no master of pronunciation. Nkosinathi, how are you?
Very blessed, my good sir.
You are very blessed. Oh, okay. You know, you might have noticed that I asked you twice, right?
Yes, sir.
I thought the first one would be with regard to how blessed you are, but the next one would be generally with how things are going.
Things are going slowly but steadily coming into place. Yes. So one of the reasons why I am here is for things to be on the right track.
You know, I like that fact to say things must be on the right track. Because you see, if you're not on the right track, chances are that you might derail.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell us about this event.
Where do I start? As Vision had pointed out earlier on, that it is an event that's very close to my heart. I would like to actually create an event with the assistance of my community, of course, that is, in honor of an elderly lady who has helped raise 3 of my sister's kids, who are all three from three different fathers, and of course, I have nothing against those three fathers, personally to say, but of course, the situation is more complex than it may seem. So it's the reason why I prefer to say it's a surprise party for this elderly lady, but I'm pretty sure the word will come out, or I mean, she will hear about it soon enough.
Oh, okay. Hopefully, she's not listening, or anybody who's listening is
Won't
going to tell her.
You know, yeah. And you know what I realized? He didn't even give us the name of her in case she's listening. So
Yes, sir.
which is smart.
Which is very smart. Now, tell us. I want to know about the processes that you go through when you organizing an event.
It is my very first event that I'm trying to organize, so that very complex question of yours is complex.
Yeah, let's appreciate the complexity of the question, and then let's
talk about your process. How
let
did
you,
you?
Yes, okay. This is my first, if not my second step. Me being here is basically me trying to communicate and to plead with my community and everyone who's listening and everyone who might hear of this particular event to kindly and humbly assist me and my community, as it is something that I would like to receive assistance in, as I am kind of struggling regarding the formalities of planning the whole event out, but I do have the proper planning. Therefore, it's the reason why I'm here.
So okay, tell me. Obviously, already the strategy is there. You've got the mission and the vision of the show, and you know how you want to get there. So for you to be able to put all of these things together, right? You have gone through, obviously, other people, to be able to assist you with regard to the plan, and you have already mapped out every avenue, everywhere where you might need assistance and all of those things. Now, the people that you haven't connected with, how are you planning to connect with those particular people, like people that will assist with money, maybe chairs, maybe catering, maybe all of those?
As I said earlier on, it is the reason why I'm here. It's to try and get all those kinds of donors and sponsors and lending hands, if I may say, as those particular different things are things that don't just come easily if one is not well balanced financially in terms of currency, but with a word of mouth, word does spread out to the right people, and one does get to be assisted. So my aim is that by latest the 12th of September, I would have, or I should have, my flyers, including everything from step 1 to step Z, including everything that I need, the details of the event. Therefore, that is the reason why I'm here. As I said, that this is the first, if not the second step, for me to try and get all those things that you mentioned and some that you have not mentioned that are also included or are needed. Therefore,
okay. My understanding is that you need help, you need assistance, and anybody that is listening who wants to lend a hand, I mean, it's of a very good cause to start with, and those people, how do they get hold of you?
Well, they may WhatsApp is the easiest means of communication, I think, in terms of social media. They can WhatsApp me on 071 476 5134. That is 071 476 5134. Or they may link up with me on Facebook. I think my Facebook name is Nkosinathi Khumalo. I'm honestly not too certain of that. Yeah. And then in terms of Twitter and Instagram, I haven't logged on to those accounts in quite a significant amount of time. Therefore, I shall leave those two out.
Okay, you did mention that you will be happy if you get sponsorship.
Yes, sir.
You will be happy if you are able to get people that can also lend a hand. So the type of assistant that you need, it ranges from what to what?
The type of assistance that I'm looking for, as I said earlier on, it is all inclusivity. If I may just elaborate slightly on that, it's both financially and also in terms of everything that has or is included in terms of an event. I mean, this is a media platform, right? This is a radio station. I almost said you people. You guys know what is needed and what goes on in terms of creating an event. You've attended and you've probably launched or had many events previously or prior to this. So the reason why I'm here is so that I can get such assistance in terms of my layout before I go back to my drawing board, to my original plan, so that I can fix certain things and elements, and then by the 12th have everything in place and in order so that I can start printing out and distributing flyers.
Okay, let me try and clarify the question so that we become specific, right?
Okay.
So that you see, whoever is listening to you,
yes,
understand that this sort of assistant that I need to give to this guy is this, right? Now, in any event, in my understanding, is that one, you will need catering, right? You will need financial assistance, which is in terms of money, to say, if I can get this much, I will be able to at least it can take me far. Now, if I need people, I will need people who will be able to do the decorations. I will need people who can also supply that type of decorations. Currently, what I'm having now, I'm having chairs, and I'm having about 5 people that are willing to assist. Maybe if I get extra 5 people, because assistance can also be in terms of, sharing the knowledge that they have. So I want us to maybe get to those specifics, right? So that a person with money will come and say, I will provide money. The person with hands will say, I will provide hands. The person who's got knowledge will come and provide knowledge.
True that. What I like about your clarification of this question to me is that you had mentioned a number of things that go into, in terms of the event, right?
Yeah.
So what unfortunately I cannot disclose at this particular moment is the mere fact of what I have and what I do not have. But what I can clarify is that by the 12th, I will be printing out a flyer which will have all inclusivity of the details of what I do have. Therefore, it will be about 24 days before the event, if not.
Okay, when is this event?
On the 26th of September.
Okay,
2020.
Sorry?
The 26th of September, this September.
Oh, this September?
Yes.
Oh, okay, no, let's get the dates right. You're mixing up the dates. You're mixing up the date because the 24 and 26 the connection, so that because today is the 5th, right?
Yes, sir.
And there's only going to be the 24th will be only one 24th. There's not going to be any other 24th.
Yes, one Heritage Day.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, I mentioned that date purposely so, as it is a Heritage Day.
No, I understand. I don't want people to get confused.
Yes, the event is on the 26th of September, 2020. That is the last Saturday of September. Okay. Now, the reason why I mentioned the 24th is because it's Heritage Day. Okay. Now, as the heritage of South Africa, Ubuntu, and Brian, Balkan Voss, everything. There's so many vast, complex cultures around South Africa.
Thank you.
It's part of it.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, it's fine. I understand. This is VMC Planet Radio, still chilling with Mr. Stan and Vision. The time is exactly 15:49 right here at VMC Planet Radio. So basically, there is an event on the 26th, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, there is also an event prior to that, which is your heritage.
Yes.
Right. So those are separate things.
Yes, they are.
Now, what Nkosinathi is going to do is going to be printing the flyers. Now, we're left with few days to this event.
True.
Now, those that have got financial muscles, please let's get in touch with Nkosinathi. He's not too sure about his Facebook page, right?
It's actually Nkosinathi Khumalo. It's been checked.
It's Nkosinathi Khumalo
Yes.
on Facebook. And please lend a hand, give an assistance. And if you can, also, you can WhatsApp us on 0624508619.
True, and talk to us here at VMC Planet Radio.
Yeah.
We will be connecting you with Nkosinathi. I mean, it's for not only building the community
Yes.
and this wonderful lady that has assisted personally,
Mm.
but the platform that also provided. I heard you have a number of artists coming through to also showcase.
You had to just mention that.
Yes, because I know some of the artists. They've been here on VMC Planet Radio. One of them is actually Mike Check.
Mm.
That's a nice thing. So you have artists like Mike Check. If you guys know from the East End that you listen to Mike Check, he will be there at the event on the 26th of September this year. Many other artists that will be there.
The one that had just asked me that question.
I thought you was going to name other people.
Vision, my dear.
You know, I thought you was going to name other people. I didn't want to name myself.
I can mention a few other
Yes.
artists that's
Yes,
mostly
sure.
mostly I'm focusing on the East End artists. Most
Yes.
importantly, I'd like to focus on artists that I grew up with.
Mhm.
Not that I'm excluding other artists.
Mm.
The reason why I'd like to do this is because this year's event, I'm planning for it to be slightly small and, if I may say, manageable
Mm.
due to the coronavirus, of course, guys.
And the maximum of people you need is 50
Thank you.
in that event. So we are with Nkosinathi Emmanuel Khumalo. So you can say it's N-E-K, you know?
Or neck.
Yeah, you can say neck, you know. He does have a pretty long neck. But
And he's wearing a sponsored shirt.
It's a Chinese collar, maybe.
And it's a sponsored one. So what's that? What's that? Giraffes are sponsored with long necks.
let's go. Okay. Now, you're still chilling with Mr. Stan and Vision right here at VMC Planet Radio. We are together up to 1800. You know, today is a very interesting day. You know, whoever wins today is going to be happy. But either way, you know, we're still chilling with Mr. Neck, you know.
Yeah,
but you
Neck.
take the K out, right? He
Yes,
is still Mr. Neck. Now, Mr. Neck, in closing, it's a hip hop show, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In closing, who must attend this show?
In all honesty, as I said, that this event is probably the first for many events that are going to happen on an annual basis, according to my vision. But
Bars. He's absorbing us now.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to throw anything at you, Mr. Stan. you are an elderly. Now,
He just did that. It's okay, it's okay.
if I may just add that, answer your question rather. It's an event for my community. Kaslam towards representing his unity by Bamamele namanje. So amafuna ngarenyele tsotsitanga zarenga amafuna ngikhulume ngizakhuluma amafuna sithoke sithoke.
Okay.
All right.
Zvambo aringadohamba language dzedzidzo beiwa hanepo. But Richena, Mr. Neck right here at VMC Planet Radio. Mr. Neck is about to leave the building. So siyabonga usivakashele.
Please do.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate and please do hit me up that number and on Facebook.